We're here for day number 4 to 2850. All right, playing someone from Brazil. Do I know who this person is? I have no idea. No idea who that is. Honestly, I haven't played that many Brazilians, but 2700, definitely a high rating. We gotta get things moving. We gotta get things going. We could definitely play bishop b5 here, but bishop b2 is what I recommend in my course. All right, here, knight e5. Yeah, I'm starving. I'm not gonna talk about food that much. I promised myself I would not talk about food that much, but I'm really hungry. I'm fixing for a feast. All right, bishop e5, this looks good. Yeah, as long as I manage my time well, I think we're on track for success. Okay, let's play knight c3, d4. That isn't really a problem. Let's play knight c3. If d4, I can play knight a4. He's already in a little bit of trouble here. Very simple plan is queen e2, d3, and e4. I really like implanting the bishop on this square in these positions. d4, all right. This was the plan. Knight b5 would have also been good. Yeah, knight b5 would have probably been better. I don't know why I didn't go for that. There. I'm wondering if we should take on d4 first. I'll take here, play c4. Idea of c4 is interesting. First of all, he can't play b5. Another idea is now when I take, he's not going to get any pressure on a pawn on c2. That's the main idea. I'm trying to go for a good Benoni. A good reverse Benoni structure here. Bishop is superb here. I definitely can't be worse. Okay. Let's play queen e2. Thinking about taking on d4. If he plays e5, I could even try f5. Knight f6. Okay. This looks good. This should be very good for me. This pawn is going to be very weak here. Bishop remains superb. I can only say superb so many times. I'm running out of synonyms. All right, and this looks perfect. This is literally a dream position. I just need to hunt down this pawn now. How are we going to do it? How are we going to get rid of the pawn? Let's play rook e4. Just attacking the pawn. I'm going to play rook e1 next. Yeah. Now I have some extra defense. I'm going to take on d4 shortly. I guess he has to try b5. Yeah, actually b5 keeps it interesting for him. But we have knight b2 taking this way. This is looking very good. Okay. So that's what happened. d3. Let's play rook d. He's going to play knight c5. That's a little annoying. Let's play knight b2. This is the best way to go about it. If he plays knight c5, I'll be able to play rook c4. Bishop a6, I have rook a4. My rook is going to be just waiting around here. There. Well, this looks great. He takes on f3, we could even take on d7. Rook c1 actually looks much better. This knight is just running out of squares. It's running out of options. Yeah, this is looking very good. What are we going to do here? Let's play rook c6. I want to gang up on this knight. It's actually very poor. In the metaphorical sense, it's not lacking money. Okay, there. Actually, wait, yeah, knight d3, knight b6, I can play knight c5. This is better. All right, he wants to play knight d5. Just play rook d6 here. I'm going to play d4 next. He could play rook b4, actually. We got to be a little careful here. Okay, king f3. Just slowly moving up. He still has rook b4. I don't know why I didn't do anything about that. Okay, we got to play king e4 here. Throws in a check, goes there. Rook d8. I'm going to play for checkmate here. This rook is almost trapped here. a3 almost works. All right. Yeah, let's play a3 now. Just push him back. Okay, there. I'll take. Play knight a4, knight c3. You could throw in a check. His knight is just out of the game though now. I like knight b5 here, keeping this rook completely paralyzed. just going to start advancing my pawns. He has nothing to do. Let's play knight d6. This has to be completely over. Rook e8, and I'm going to play d7. One way or another, he is completely lost here. This was a good game, if I may say so myself. Okay, here, there. Let's play rook, well, no. Let's just play a6. I could play rook h8. Where is the win, actually? This is interesting. Play king d3. Okay, d7, here we go. All right, that was a close one. Man defended that ferociously. Good game to you, sir. We got another bird. Fantastic. Fortune favors the bird. Okay. This is completely fine. Is he going to hit us with the solid? The solid bishop f5? Okay, the solid pin. You know, intermittent fasting, it makes me feel awful, but I feel like I'm completely locked in when I play these games. Okay, and maybe I made a mistake there, though. I should have played knight c3. I should have pressured this d5 pawn first. There's no need for me to allow this. It's still fine for me, but it's just, it was unnecessary, to say the least. Let's play king b1, bishop a3. I have bishop a1. I'm going to just start throwing the pawns forward. Yeah, this is looking good. This is looking like a great position here. I'm starving. I'm so hungry. I'm just dreaming of these nachos. What are we going to do? Let's play... I want to keep an eye on knight h5, but actually knight h5 isn't the end of the world. I'll play g4. We're going to start... Okay, just get the bishop out of the way. That... I don't even see what that does. Let's just play g4. Push g5. If he plays a4, I'll just ignore it. I can always take back with the c pawn. I don't think he's really getting much there. Yeah, such a big part of these blitz games is just keeping as much time on the clock as is possible. All right, so already here, there are going to be big issues here, but let's activate the bishop first. Okay. Yeah, he still has nothing. I can always play d3 to defend this if need be. At the end of the day, he's playing down several pieces. I really can't be concerned here. I'm going to play d3 soon, even maybe knight e2. Ooh, that's a good move. Yeah, that's a tricky move. I still should be better, but it's, this is getting tricky. Half of me wants to play d3 here. How am I going to dislodge this knight? That's the big question. I need to figure out a way to dislodge the knight. d4, I don't like that d4 locks my own bishop in, because then my bishop is just going to be paralyzed there in the long term. I could play knight takes d5 and win a pawn on g7. That looks tricky. Yeah, no, I have to, okay, I have to make sure that I have to make sure that this knight is coming off the board. Because the whole problem here is if he implants the knight there, I can never defend this. And then he's going to have ideas of queen a7 actually working there. So we got to play d4 first. If he wants to take, that's fine by me. That means that the channel stays open. If he takes here, I play e4, everything's opening up, I should be completely winning there. Okay, that's, yeah, he's making mistakes. Bro is slipping up. b4, all right, there, I'm gonna take. It doesn't matter how many pawns he gets, I'm playing up a million pieces. I can already just take one, I could even play bishop f5 here. I could even take the other and then just play rook e1. Dude is completely lost now. He's nowhere close to even getting this knight in the game. One of the things I love about this bishop here is that I'm covering this f5 square. He doesn't have time for knight e7, knight f5. All right, let's just play queen g2. This is completely over here. I guess he's going to try queen a7. There? No, I'm just taking everything. Yeah, it's definitely over. He's going to click that resign button soon. I have this now. Yeah. Nice tactical chess. All right, come on, let's get another. Let's get another game. 29-73. Okay, this is going to be a tough one. Who is this guy? Could people put their names in their profiles? What is this? Are we living in a speakeasy? Chess.com needs to mandate that everyone, you know, if you have a GM title next to your name, be a man and put your name on the board. All right, let's take here. I actually don't know this theory at all. Do not know this theory. Probably should have studied this theory because I feel like I'm about to get smoked. Okay, here. Let's play c5. Just continuing to chip away. If he takes, I take with the knight. I got some interesting play. I'm just trying to get him to compromise his dark squares because he can't bring a knight to f3. No. That was a mouse slip. Oh, that was a mouse slip. Okay, rook c8. I got down a tempo. Down a critical tempo. That's ridiculous. I can't believe it. I let this GM off the hook. I would have had enormous compensation. That's very frustrating. I bought the correct mouse, but I just have not unpacked it yet, if you guys can believe it. It's deep in my luggage somewhere. What is that? Okay, if I take on d4, that doesn't work. I could play knight e5. Knight e5, queen b3. Why can't we play knight a5 here? No, yeah, what? Knight e5, queen b3. What do I have there? I'm going to play knight a5. I think this is going to get really, really messy. I want to sacrifice on e4, but I need to figure out the right way to do it. Okay, if I take, he takes with the knight. I don't think I have anything there. If I play e5, he plays d5. I haven't gotten anything there either. All right, let's play e5 here. If he plays d5, I have knight d7 stuff. I need to break quickly. Obviously, I'm down a pawn. I lost a lot of time by not getting that in one move. All right, here. Could play knight d7. He plays b4. That's getting a little tricky. Yeah, b4, I'm just losing a piece. But wait, b4... b4, knight c4? No, that doesn't work. I'm just going to take this. Hopefully I have some tricks here. I think I might. I'm going to be attacking this bishop here. Oh, okay, yeah. So takes here. If I play knight c4, yeah, knight c4 is the way to go. We got to start with knight c4. I have knight b2 ideas. E4, is e4 correct? If I go for this pawn, I have to play quicker. Knight c3 is going to happen. I need to play e4 first. Yeah, I got to just play as quickly as humanly possible. He plays queen c3. I play queen b8. Maybe I'm just losing there. Queen d4. All right, let's play rook e8 here. I have a lot of compensation. Yeah, this is a really risky position here. Queen g4. This is a messy position now. Because he can't get his bishop out. If he moves his bishop, I'm taking here. I guess he has to try that. Bishop e2 takes, and then rook g1, and then I play knight f3. Okay, he's playing for queen f2, but I think here... Yeah, how are we going to do this? Let's play queen g6. And just keep my eyes on this. I don't want to bring his queen back to f2 voluntarily, because he can't actually resolve anything yet. I have ideas of knight e4. Like, he has a lot of problems here. Yeah, this is a very tricky position. If he takes, I play knight c6. This is a mess. Okay, here. Oh, he could take that way. All right, I didn't see that, but okay, let's play f5. I'm continuing to just wing it here, so to speak. Well, there I take and I play queen e8. This is a mess. He still has some problems to solve. I should be losing, though. He has too much material. That's a mistake. Definitely a mistake. Let's play queen g3 here. Got to attack his pieces as much as possible. He should have just put the bishop on e2 and castled. I got to win this game. After that mouse slip, I got to win. Okay, let's take here. Let's take here. If he plays there, throw in a check. Throw in a check. Queen d6, just keeping an eye. a6, do not allow him to get his pieces out of the way. Okay, yeah, I got to just make sure. Here we go. Let's push. Super messy position here. All right, he got me. He got me. It was close, though. You got to give me credit. I put up a fight there. And in my defense, it wasn't the bird, so... Bird is still 100% this video. All right, let's keep it going. Everyone loves this. Everyone plays this. Okay, we'll take this way. Knight e4. All right, I'll just take. Play d3. Push the knight out. Knight d6 should not be a problem. Maybe, yeah, maybe I actually made a slight mistake there. But okay, knight f5. Yeah, this stuff is, it's interesting. We play e4. I think maybe technically this is slightly inaccurate what I did. I don't think it's the end of the world though. All right, how are we gonna do this? Let's play, if I play b4, he plays queen takes e5. Just play knight a3 and trade the knight off. I'm slightly worse here. There, like if I play c3, c3 is close to working, but it doesn't work yet. c3, queen e5. All right, let's just play knight c4. I don't think this is much of a problem here. I'm just gonna play for a5. Where should my bishop go? That's the big question. Bishop should be over here. That would actually do something. Let's play g3, get the bishop out of the way. He's in a bit of a, yeah, he's in a weird situation because he wants to mobilize his rooks, but actually if he does so, my bishop is going to get very active. I'm amazed at how quickly this guy is playing, by the way. Alarm bells are ringing in my head. If you know what I mean. How is this guy playing so quickly? All right. That's an extremely good move, but okay, we take. Yeah, actually, how is he going to win this? Queen e1. Knight e3, he just wins. I'm amazed at how quickly this guy played this. Yeah, I'm just, oh, well actually, okay, wait, I can hold on. I could play rook a1. Yeah, this is getting very, very, very dangerous though. Does he have any win though? If I just play, yeah, I gotta be very careful. Let's just play rook b1. What is he actually gonna do here? Rook f4? Okay, wait, if I take on b6, no, if I take on b6, he plays queen g5. All right. I'll just continue to wait him out. Yeah, how is he actually going to win here? Is he going to take on e4? I'm amazed. This guy literally just destroyed me. This is an unbelievable game. This is a game for the ages. I feel like this guy knows the bird because he knew exactly what to do. All right, well there, let's play queen d2. All right, that, yeah, this is pretty insane stuff. Wait, I play h4 here. h4, I'm all of a sudden, rook f1. Oh, he does that. Okay, yeah, I'm dead lost. I want to look at the game review. To say I'm a little suspicious would be an understatement. He literally played unbelievably well. Yeah, dude, I'm in shock, man. He played all these moves instantly. Okay, if he's an extremely strong player though, like maybe he knew what to do. And I definitely didn't handle it correctly, but honestly I was a bit unsettled by the fact that he was just destroying me. Like with just using only like half a second every move. Yeah, okay, honestly I could have played better. Like maybe it's not cheating. Yeah. He played a good game though. He definitely played a good game, but okay. Let's get back to the action. All right, we're playing this guy again. Let's play knight f6. Knight c6. Okay. This is the famous two knights tango. All right, here I think we play knight g8. I think this is what we do. I don't know the theory. I'm supposed to be doing a course on this. It's supposed to be coming out later this year, but I'm just nowhere close to being done with this other course, so yeah. Yeah, my life is a bit hectic at the moment. Okay, what is h5? I've never seen h5 before. Not that I know what I'm doing, though. Maybe my bishop was supposed to go to b4. All right, d6. If he plays b4, I play bishop b6. Not an issue yet. I'll play a5 shortly. There. All right, here, if we play bishop d4, he plays e3. We could play bishop b6. If he takes, okay. I'm not sure that this is that much of a problem. It's just a weird position. Let's put the knight on e4. I should play h6 sooner or later. This is a bizarre turn of events. Okay, knight f6. He's gonna play h6 though. I'm not a big fan of this position. Not that big a fan. Okay. Actually, yeah. Let's put the knight on g5. I don't know what's happening. My whole idea here though is that the knight is really misplaced. Why would I trade off a misplaced knight? h6. I have to stop this move sooner or later. If I don't stop it, it's gonna be a problem. Okay, here I wanted to play f5, but then he takes and he holds onto the pawn. I guess here we have to play knight e7. Not the move I wanted to make, but probably the move I have to make. He goes there. Am I really going to play that? I guess, yeah, I guess we are. Weird stuff. Okay, let's castle. We'll play f5 shortly. The dust has settled, and it's just like a... I'm not sure what this even would be. This looks like a Bogo Indian, ironically. Looks like a world-famous Bogo Indian. All right. I think we need to strike the structure. But yeah, what are we going to do exactly? Let's play c6. Opening up. This is always a little risky because I got these weaknesses here, so we need to be careful. But the idea is that if he takes... Okay, well, now I should be able to play on the c-file. Long term, these are going to be positionally very weak, so I need to be careful. I need to try to either throw this pawn forward or just get enough activity on the c-file to compensate for this. Yeah, chess is stressful, man. Let's play b5. Just drill into a4. There. All right, what are we going to do here? Let's play f5. Just start trading everything. Yeah, ultimately he can win. I think he's going to be able to win this pawn, but it's not the biggest deal. We could play queen c8 first. Yeah, let's start with a check, actually. Wait, why did I do that? There was no point in that. I'm just helping his king get to a better square. Yeah, that was silly. I shouldn't have done that. But okay, queen, well there, and then I can take, play queen f5. I think this should be okay. I have some slight weaknesses on the queen side, but because he doesn't have a light squared bishop, they're a lot less accessible than before. Here, all right, we could play rook f8. I don't think this is the end of the world. He throws in a check, I go here. He does this, right there. If I play rook f5, he's going after this, so we should hold on to the pawn. Eventually, he's going to have some weak pawns as well. He's getting my pawns, though. This is looking pretty frisky, guys. I'm at least going to collect something, though, now. All right, let's take here to begin with. Yeah, this is looking risky. We play knight f4. Yeah, I think I have to play knight f4. I have to try to get something going here. He still has a lot of... Yeah, this is going to get messy. But okay, hopefully... How are we going to get things moving here? I got to just start moving my pawns all the way up the board. That's a good move. Okay, let's play king g7 here. I have ideas of g4 and f3. There. All right, well now we'll play rook. I have to just get active. I have to get my rook as active as possible. Yeah, I think he messed this up a little. I'm going to take with check. Okay, let's play... Let's throw in another check, actually. Ask him the serious questions. Okay, so here, if I play king e6, he plays b7, rook b5, rook g7. Actually, yeah, let's do that. Yeah. So what happened there? I pretty much just choked it. I choked it, guys. What can I say? Yeah, I'm very slow. Just in general. All right, we got a FROMS GAMBIT. It's time to go. Yeah, everyone always plays this once against me, and then they learn their lesson. Bishop e7 will play bishop f4. All right, bishop f4. Yeah, yeah. Just make sure if they go for this, just be happy to give them the knight. If you're going to get their dark squared bishop, you are going to be completely winning in these positions. Knight d5 is a huge threat here. Dude is in a lot of trouble. We really have nothing to worry about here. I think he has to try c6, and we'll play queen d3, h4, bishop e5, f6. All right, queen d2. Yeah, this is looking perfect. This is looking fantastic. I could play this position all day. Okay, there. Let's just play e4, start steamrolling. I like bishop g2. I mean, is this that annoying? Let's play h3, actually. h3 looks really good. Look at that. Takes, our bishops get even better. If he plays knight f6, then I have e5. Then I just take. I'm not sure what that was. Knight d5 looks cheesy. Knight d5 looks very cheesy, but no, he takes. That doesn't work yet. That's really close to working. This bishop a6 trick almost works if I could just get the queen here somehow. All right, let's just play bishop d3. Let's keep things calm. For knight f6, I have takes on h4. This still looks good. This still looks fine. Everything's fine, guys. I can't believe I threw away that last game, though. I need to play quicker. I'm just too busy trying to analyze. Too busy getting into the nitty-gritty when I should be getting into the nachos. All right, let's just take here. I guess he's going to take. Okay, and then knight e4. Is this such a problem, though? Let's take. Throw in a check. Play queen f4. This is the end of the game. This definitely looks like the end of the line for him. Knight e8 is going to be huge. Knight b5 is also huge. Knight f5 is also huge. If he plays this, then knight c4, that has to be over. There's no way he's surviving that position. At the very least, something like queen c7 looks good. He has to try this, though. If he doesn't do that, he's definitely losing. All right, let's throw in a check. Here, okay, queen c7. He takes, we take with the rook. Actually, yeah, let's take this way. All right, I'll play queen c7. This is a really weird position here. I expected this to be completely winning, but it's not that simple, actually. If I play knight d6, he plays rook d7. Things continue to be frisky. All right, can we just, yeah, let's just take, play rook d3. Luckily, he does not have a back rank mate. We need to be very careful about that, though. Rook d5, that's a good move. But now we could play, let's play queen b8. Yeah, just doubling down. Queen d8, then I have check. Yeah, very dangerous position here. There. All right, let's start by throwing in a check. Let's just take the pawn. Yeah, if his king's on the run, he's definitely losing this. Queen d5. All right, what are we going to do? Let's just, yeah, keep checking. Oh, you got to be very careful. He's hitting you with this mate here. You got to be extremely careful. Okay, let's just keep checking. He goes there. Let's throw in another check. b3. I like this move a lot. Oh, he had mate in 2. That was so silly of me. Guys, I don't know what it is. I think probably it has something to do with the fact that I've been working like literally 10 hours today. All right, queen a8, I'm winning. But that, I can't believe I blundered that. Wait, are we even winning this? Okay, yeah. Fortunately, I have takes. I can keep throwing in the checks. Let's take this pawn. He's going there. I really am great at just almost losing these positions, aren't I?
Time to go!